All right, first drive is away. Have a good round. All right, this one's about 125 yards out. Safe approach, nice. Okay, here's a 24-footer. And this one looks like it's going uphill and to the right. Starting this one out pretty good. All right, tap this one on in. We'll head to the next. And hopefully the birdies are out there. We're starting things off at even par. Wind's blowing out there, right to left. Nice swing. Oh, almost hold it. Here we go for your birdie. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Oh, come on, be nice. This one's just a 4-foot putt. And after that one, even par is your score. All right, the third hole is a par 4. Let's do the thing. Well done. Okay, this shot's about 145 from the pin. Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. Setting up here now for our third shot. Almost hold it out. And for the par. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. We've got a headwind blowing in our face on this one. Looking pretty good off the tee. Here's your second shot on the fourth. This shot's about 75 yards to the pin. Andrew, 4 strokes away from the lead. That'll do for the approach. And this putt would take you down to 1 under. But I think it's breaking to the left. Oh, look at this thing. Still on line. Oh, yes. That'll go down. Nicely done. And we've got a par 4 here on the 5th. That'll do nicely. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. That's safe. This one's about 15 feet. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. No, didn't quite get there, did it? Okay, now let's have a check-in on our scorecard. 1 under after that one. Okay, this hole we got a tailwind to deal with. We managed to get a good swing on that. All right, nice approach on that one. 10 feet to the cup. This one should start off straight, but then it does look like it turns to the left. Wonderful, wonderful shot. And the current leader is ahead by 2 strokes at the moment. Teeing off now on the 7th. Well, that was never going to be good. Got a little fetched up out of the rough here. Not sure it's going to make it. You've got this left to save your par. All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment. Okay, par 5 coming up for the 8th hole. And this is around the 245-yard mark. Putting for eagle here on this one. Whew, good stuff. Here we go. This next putt for the eagle. All I got is this one's going left and then right. So let's see what you can do. That's well done from there. Maybe we'll get the next one to go. 3 feet to go. And after that one, you'll bring your score down to 3 under. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one. Unlucky. Okay, hole number 9, shot number 2. Let's see what you got. Okay, let's get on to the green next. This one's looking decent. Continues to look good. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. Bringing things down to 4 under after that one. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. Oh my goodness, you launched that ball. And this one's around 140 yards to the pin. And 1 stroke off the lead. That's a safe shot. Okay, 13 feet to the hole. I think this one's breaking to the left. This one's on a good line. That hole bring things down to 5 under for you. And the headwind is definitely a thing on this hole. This could be slightly too strong. And this should be a fun watch. Let's see how you do with this long, long putt. Oh, it's going right by. All right, drop this par putt. Let's do it. Okay, we're moving. We're moving to the next. Okay, 5 under par currently. And the 12th hole is a par 5. That sounded good. Okay, about 200 yards or so to the pin from here. This putt is for eagle. This putt's going left to right pretty hard. Ooh. And this is about 4 feet. Good work out there. That's birdie number 6 today. And after that one, you're at 6 under. All right, here we go. 13th hole. This one's a par 4. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It happens. This one might be coming up short from the rough. Okay, nicely out of the rough there. Now, let us set our sights on the green. Okay, third shot. You're gonna want to sink this one, this to save your par. And after that one, you are leading by a stroke. And this one's a par 3 here on the 14th. This one's a little to the right on approach. Okay, let's get this ball in the hole. This to save par. I think this is pretty straight. And that's your par right there. And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment. Let's see what happens on the 15th hole of this course. Nice, that's some solid contact. Nicely done. Here we go, birdie putt coming up. And that drops in for birdie number 7 today. And right now you're 7 under for the day. Well, see if you can use the tailwind on this hole. Nice. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th. Unlucky. We could get down to 8 under par for the day if you sink this. Looking good so far. Continuing. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And it looks like our leader is ahead by 3 strokes at the moment. We got a nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that. Beauty of a swing there. Well, unfortunately, that's a missed green. All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th. Swinging this one way out to the right. 3 feet left. Okay, 8 under par is your score currently. All right, teeing it up now on the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. All right, let's get out of this sand. Okay, much safer place to play from here. Out of the sand, into the fairway. Oh man, you hate to see those ones go by. All right, we're done with a tap, tap, tap. All right, this one is over, and you've wound up at 8 under par. Good stuff. Okay, that will do it. Good stuff out there on the course. Hopefully. big hello to you from myself, John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Spoiler alert, golf is about to happen right now. We've got a par 4 in front of us as we begin. All you got to do is hit it straight up the middle, and then we'll take it from there. Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here. Okay, come on now. Let's coax this one into the hole, save our par, and be happy with ourselves. Let's go. And after that one, you are at 8 under par. Careful out there. Wind's going left to right on this hole. This one's for birdie. All right, that hole will bring you down to 1 under par. All right, we got a par 4 on this third hole. Yep, that's going to do. And this is looking to be about 155 yards out. Four. Oh no, water. Nice chip, fantastic. And as we head to the next, let's take a peek at our standings today. After that hole, 8 under par. And now we step onto the tee of the par 5 fourth hole. Great swing on that one. Oh my goodness, you might get this to go. All righty, give a tap and we'll head on to the next hole. And with that, we will move on to the next. And the person in the #1 spot is ahead by 3 strokes currently. In this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. just sheer terror coming off the club face there. Powerful drive. And second shot here on the 5th. Good luck here. 18 feet to the cup. This one's going to the left. Oh, this has my attention. Looking very good. Oh, yes. That'll go down. Nicely done. And you're sitting right there at 9 under par after that hole. Hole number 6. This one's heading a little bit to the left. This one to safe par. And this one's going a bit to the right. Looking good. That'll do nicely. And after that one, you sit at 1 under par. It's blowing out there. We got a headwind on this hole. Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway. Okay, it could have been worse. Just barely into this first cut. Second shot here on the 7th. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. And here's a 13-footer. This one's breaking just a touch left to right. Well played to you. And our leader is ahead by 4 strokes at the moment. Okay, here we go. Par 5 for the 8th. Not quite sure where this will end up. And just in the light rough at the moment. You'll be all right there. 15 feet to go from here. This one's going up the hill and to the left. Well, it's heading towards the hole. Oh, just a tap in here. Okay, let's see what the scorecard's saying after that hole. And after that one, 10 under. Okay, wind's picking up a bit. We got a headwind on this one. Good job. Okay, about 230 yards from here. All right, that one's on the green. We're going to focus on the positives and just worry about that extremely long putt in a little bit. Here we go. This drops and you got a bird. And it looks like this one's going pretty hard right to left. All right, got most of the way there. This putt's for par. Let's see what you can do. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. All right, this shot's around 130 yards from the pin. 5 strokes from the lead. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. And this one from 25 feet. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. Oof. And this one for the par. Okay, time to head over to the next hole. And your score sits at 10 under par at the moment. Okay, careful out there. We got a tailwind. There we go. Nice swing on that one. Approach shot worked out just fine. All right, let's do this. 18 feet to go. This one looks like it'll break to the right. Looks like you got a line on this. Oh, come on. Somehow it doesn't go down. Sitting at 10 under after that one. Okay, here we go. Par 5 for the 12th. Looking like about 185 yards out. All right, starting this out to the left. Looks like we could have a birdie on this hole. Nice stroke on that one. That's your 4th birdie of the day. All right, you brought things down to 3 under after that hole. All right, over to number 13, and this one's a par 4. Good little shot there. Okay, setting up here about 140 to the pin. And there's a bit of a downslope around the pin. You got to be careful of that. Decent approach there. And here we have a 16-foot putt. Oh, you like that one, don't you? And 12 under is your current score. And the wind's a little blustery. It's blowing right to left on this one. Okay, go ahead and finish up on this hole, and we'll head to the next. And just joking. This one's just breaking hard to the left. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. And this putt's around 11 feet out. I think this starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. Boom, there's your par. And the person in first place has a 4-stroke lead at the moment. Okay, on to number 15. This one's a par 4. Swinging like silk. And this shot is clocking in around 105 yards from the pin. They're doing pretty good in the approach shot department. And sink this next putt and you'll grab that birdie. 13 under at the moment. All right, we got a long par 5 in our future on this one. And here's our second shot on the 16th. Well, let's regroup. All right, the ball's above your feet, and that's going to make it go a little bit left on impact. Yeah, I think you might be coming up a bit short from the rough here. And setting up for your 4th stroke here. And wouldn't it be nice to save par on this one? And after that hole, just 2 strokes off the lead. Let's see if you can use the wind on this hole. It's left to right. This putt is daunting, to say the least. Hopefully you can this. I think this one's going left to right. Oh, almost. And this one for par. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. And after that one, you're sitting at 13 under par. Okay, on to the par 4 18th. Oh dear gracious, you just tattooed that one. And we're setting up here about 210 or so from the pin. And you're 2 strokes off the lead. Well, you managed to hit the green. You just didn't get it all that close, but that's splitting hairs at this point, I guess. And swinging this out to the left. I'll take that from that type of distance. All right, you drop that putt, and we're done here. Hopefully I'll find something to do until the next time. And as this one winds down, that's 13 under for you. And that's going to do it for us here today. Thank you so much for playing, and we'll see you next time. Hi there, my name is John and I'd like to welcome you to this event. Today we start the round with a par 4. All right, time to giddy up. Get that ball in the fairway and we'll mosey on our way. Ooh, there's some power into that one. And this one's from around 75 yards out. There we go. That's cooking on this approach. And this putt from 10 feet. And I think this one's breaking to the left. It could be a good one. Way to grab that birdie. And after that one, your current score, a veritable 14 under par. Teeing it up on the second hole. There you go. That's what you want. 6-foot putt. That putt will drop, and that's your second birdie in a row. Let's get on a streak here. And after that one, 15 under. We've got a par 4 third hole in front of us here. Ooh, that one had some stank on it. We are about 140 yards out. Nicely played. All right, let's pop this in. Birdie putt. And after that hole, you sit at 16 under par. All right, let's load up. We got a par 5 fourth hole. Well, you're doing all right this hole on the green, under regulation. That's good work. Careful with this one. This is from way out. Oh my goodness. Here we go, birdie putt. Boom, and that's your 4th birdie of the day. And you're currently sitting at 17 under par. Teeing it up on the 5th. Okay, about 105 left to go. And that'll play pin high for us. 6 feet to the cup. Great work. That's your 5th birdie today. And wow, after that hole, sitting at 18 under par. Now we have a par 3 here on the 6th. Hopefully we get a bounce to the left. All right, this is for the bird. All right, you did most of the work. Okay, moving on. 18 under for the moment. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Look at you, just absolutely hammering that. And here's our second shot on the 7th. Safely on the green. Here's a putt from 19 feet. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Well, this one's looking good so far. Continues to be online. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And this is the 8th hole. We got a par 5. Oh my goodness, just smashed that drive. You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf. Four feet to the cup. You might be on your way to quite a little streak here. 2 birdies in a row. And now the par 4 9th. This one could end in the rough. And from here, I don't know, like maybe we should measure this in yards instead of feet. It's so far away. Hopefully you get it close though. Nothing wrong with that putt. Here's an 8-footer. And after that one, you're at 7 under. Okay, teeing up now on the 10th hole. Oh, just smashed that. And this shot's around 145 yards from the pin. And just 2 strokes away from our leader here. A little too far to the right on the approach, I think. Oh, that almost went. Okay, here's our par putt. And after that one, you're sitting at 7 under. Okay, here we go with the 11th hole. It's a par 3. Oh, good work out there. You found the green there, and that's understating it. Here we go. This putt for the bird. And that drops in for bird number 8 on the scorecard. Great work. Teeing off now on a short par 5. All right, second shot on the 12th. All right, 36 feet away. Well, this one's on a line. Oh, and the putt won't go. All right, drop this one in. This one for birdie. And that will go. Okay, 9 under is current score. And the 13th hole is before us. This one's a par 4. That was a good one. This is about 160 to the pin. Good work there. Great shot on the approach. Okay, 11 feet to deal with. Starts off pretty straight, I think, and then heads to the left. All right, here we go. Give a tap and we'll head on to the next. Okay, now let's check in on the scorecard. And here comes hole number 14 at us. Nice stroke. We're on the green. 21 feet to the cup from here. And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh, what do we have here? And from there, not a bad result. All right, tapping in for par, and we're moving on. Okay, coming up is the par 4 15th hole. Oh dear, look at that go. Oh, wonderfully struck. Okay, we're in the deep rough. Careful. All right, back in the fairway. Now let's get into that green. And hoping for a good outcome. Hoping for an up and down here, really. You really need this one. Okay, let's sneak this one in for par. Let's go. And just a little putt here, but it does move right to left. Nicely done. The putt drops, and we're heading down the final stretch at 9 under. And our leader currently ahead by 1 stroke. Ooh, came on to that one. Look at it. Got some good contact on that one. Okay, second shot here on the 16th. Smart shot. Setting up for our 3rd shot. And you're 1 stroke off the lead. Good stuff. And good luck here. 6 feet to go. Okay, after that one, you're sitting right there at 10 under. And this one is the 17th, and we got a par 3 here. That was good. Here we go, birdie putt coming up. And it is a 2-stroke lead at the moment for our leader. Okay, the lengthy par 4. Good gracious, you tattooed that drive. And this is around the 190 mark. Okay, we're on the green. And you've got this left for a final score of 59. Looks like just a slight break to this one to the right. Looking good. And with that, I'm going to let you go. Thank you ever so much for the round. I had a great time hanging out with you.